Good morning, students. Today we are going to the next chapter, that is the fifth chapter, capital market. Already we have concentrated in the previous chapter in what is the financial market, what is the meaning of financial market, definition of capital market, finance market, objectives, what are the types of financial market, and what are the functions which are done by the financial market. Now, in this chapter, we are going to see what is the capital market and what are the objectives that a capital market is trying to achieve, and the characteristics of capital market, functions of capital market, the evolution of Indian capital markets growth, and new financial institutions. And for easy understanding of you people, I have just separated the video, and I will be posting a separate video for financial institutions so that you can understand the concept clearly. Now let's go into the topic. What is the capital market? So the market where investment instruments like bonds, equities and mortgages are traded or sold and bought. Traded means sold and bought is known as the capital market. Already we have seen in the previous chapter what is the financial market. So there also we had the meaning that a place where the securities are bought and sold is called as a financial market. The primal role of this market is to make investment from investors who have surplus funds to the ones who are running a deficit. So let me come and give you a clear meaning there. Capital market is a market where buyers and sellers engage in trade, that is buying and selling, of financial securities like bonds and stocks. The buying and selling is undertaken by participants such as individual and institutions. Now let me clearly give you who are going to be the participants in the capital market. The participants of the capital market include individuals, corporate sectors, government banks and other financial institutions. So let me recall again. Individuals, corporate sectors, government banks and other financial institutions are the participants in a capital market. Now, one more important thing that you have to keep in mind is how is price determined in a capital market? The price of the securities in a capital market is determined based on the demand and supply prevailing in the capital market for securities. So that is how they decide the price. That is according to the demand and supply of the securities. Now, the capital market offers both long-term and overnight funds, and it also sometimes provides medium-term loans also. Long-term funds and medium-term funds. The different types of financial instruments that are traded in the capital market are, so you should also know this. What are the financial instruments that are bought and sold in a capital market? So the following points you can note down in your notebook. Equity instruments, credit market instruments, insurance instruments, foreign exchange instruments, hybrid instruments and derivative instruments. So the next slide that shows you the nature of capital market. The nature of capital markets is brought out by the following fact. It has two segments. So that is the main point there. It deals in long-term securities. It performs trade-off function and it creates dispersion in business ownership. And it helps in capital formation and it helps in creating liquidity. So the types of capital market. There are two types of capital market. That is, one is primary market and the second one is secondary market. So again recall it. One is primary market and the other one is the secondary market. As we have got in the financial market, here also we have got two types of market. One is primary and the other one is secondary. Now let us recall what is the primary market. A primary market is a market for new issue or new financial claims. Hence, it is also called as a new issue market. So, since only the first time securities are sold here, it is called as a new issue market. The primary market deals with those securities which are issued to the public for the first time. And in the primary market, borrowers exchange new financial securities for long-term funds. There are three ways by which a company may raise capital in a primary market, and they are public issue, rights issue, and private placement. So this market is concerned with new issues. Therefore, the primary market is also called as a new issue market. That you can take down in a 1-mark question type question. So in this market, the flow of funds is from the savers to borrowers, as we have already seen. That is industries. Hence, it helps directly in the capital formation of the company. That is, the primary market is helping in the capital formation of the country. The money collected from this market is generally used by the companies to modernize the plant, machinery and buildings, for extending business and for setting up new business units. So that is the function of a primary market. Now this slide shows you the features of primary market. It's related with new issue that we have already seen. It has no particular place. That should be also kept in mind. It has various methods of float capital. Following are the methods of raising capital in the primary market: public issue, offer for sale, private placement, and right issue. Electronic initial public offer. So it is coming before secondary market. That is, primary market comes before secondary market. The next type of market that we are going to see is, the next type is secondary market. The secondary market is that market in which the buying and selling of the previously issued securities is done. So that point you have to keep in mind. Previously issued certificates is done. So that point you can keep in mind, previously issued certificate. The transaction of the secondary market are generally done through the medium of stock exchange. So the transaction takes place only through stock exchange. And the chief purpose of the secondary market is to create liquidity in shares. Those three points you should keep in mind. The trading takes place between investors who follow the original issue in the primary market, and secondary market may be defined as the market for old securities or previously issued securities, which are previously issued in the primary market. Then the third point is, it covers both stock exchange and over-the-counter market. So let us go on to the next slide. So if an individual has bought some security and now he wants to sell it, he can do so through the medium of stock exchange, to sell or purchase through the medium of stock exchange, or requires the services of broker. And presently there are 24 stock exchanges in India. That point you can keep in mind. So there are about 24 stock exchanges in India. Then we will also discuss about what are the important functions of a capital market. So the functions are, So the secondary market is that market which is buying and selling the previously issued securities. The transaction of the secondary market are generally done through the medium of exchange, and the chief purpose of secondary market is to create liquidity in shares. Features of secondary market, and it creates liquidity. It comes after primary market, and it has a particular place, that is the stock exchange, and it encourages new investments. So with this we are concluding what are the functions and other things. In the next slide we will be seeing about what are the functions of capital market, and what is the role played by capital market in developing the economy of the country, and also what are the different types of financial institutions that are involved in that are involved in economic